Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Into the Breach. We're not doing that great. I would love to say we're doing fantastically, but we're not. We could go Archivist Hall. We did this high threat detected, and it was actually not too bad. So, I mean, maybe? Defending the train is a little bit tricky, and we won't have all the tricks we want for our rock thrower, but maybe that's actually totally fine? Maybe? What I really want is that reactor core, because then we can make the rock thrower have the artillery strike even without a pilot, which would be interesting and I think maybe even useful. I'm going to go for it. It's risky, but I'm going to do it. Let's do it. We haven't actually lost any grid defense either, which is good. So, okay, so let's change it up a little bit. We'll go that side, and that side, I guess? The river in the middle here makes things a little tricky, but we'll see what we can do. And also the... Yes, that's going to be a big deal. Where's the Leaper going to go? Yeah, I can't grab our grapple guy. Can grab him, though. That's bad. Okay, so... Interesting. So, I mean, you can just move. And that would work. The centipede's actually attacking the mountain so that the train gets hit. That's clever. It's clever. So you have 5 fucking health. How do you have 5 fucking health? If I do a zap, I think that kills the train. So I can't even if I line these guys up. Yeah, that still doesn't work for me, does it? Yeah, that's still bad. That's still bad. Alright, what I could do is... Let's see. So, I mean, even if I move the centipede, like if just by coming down with this guy and moving the centipede over... Oh, actually, that would drown him, wouldn't it? That would drown the centipede. Okay, good. That takes care of the centipede. What am I going to do about these guys? I mean, apparently he's in this for a suicide mission, which I'm kind of okay with, but would also kill the train, which I'm not okay with. Let's see what we can do here. So I can come over here and throw a rock here, and that would push him away, and then he hits the mountain. Okay. If I do this, that does kill the Leaper, but that's not currently my problem. Now, I gotta do this in exactly the right order, though. So if I do this too early, then I'm going to be pulling the wrong guy into the river, and that's going to be bad. And then I think we just zap this guy, and I think that doesn't transmit to anybody, right? Yeah, just hits the Leaper dies. Wish it was the Alpha Leaper, what are you going to do? Alright, so yeah, let's pull this guy into the drink. I think that's a nice, simple option here. Can't block any spawns, but let's not go too crazy. Thank you. And then at this point, it's pretty much anything you'd like to do, you can do. So, move you away. You hit the mountain, not a big deal for me. I think the zap destroys the rock, but I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. It does totally destroy the rock. So, okay, the rock is conductive for some reason. I don't know. That's weird. Why is the rock conductive? Rocks usually aren't conductive, but... Okay, I mean, you do see rocks get hit by lightning strikes sometimes. I guess that's what's supposed to be going on here. Whatever. Yeah, zap it. Zap it. Alright, so that's still 2 guys left. That sucks. We got 2 more guys popping up. This is going to be interesting. Let's do it. As long as we protect the robotics lab, we get that beautiful, beautiful reactor core. Okay, let's see what happens. You go to the ice. You leap down, and again, try to wrap her up. That isn't going to work. These guys are almost lined up. Almost lined up. We can push this guy down one. We'd be able to line these guys up into some beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, it still wouldn't block much. So what we do instead, most likely, is... what? I would love to go right here and pull the guy into the drink, but that's really not going to work for me, because the train's going to move. Yeah, it doesn't work. And come down here and block a spawn. and then zap you, but that would also zap the train. That'd be bad. And it also doesn't kill you. I could pull you into the drink. Yeah, could pull you into the drink from where I am. It means taking 4 fucking damage and being on fire. That just sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like a really bad idea. Let's not do that. Alright. What about the rock thrower? What could the rock thrower do? Well, there's ice pretty much everywhere here. So what we do is, like, stand on the ice. Throw the rock. Here, I guess. Does 2 damage to you and pushes the leaper away. Okay, yeah, that's something. Not a lot, but it's something. We could try squishing the leaper. I was going to call it the reaper, but no, it's not a reaper. It's just a leaper. How much damage do you do? You do 3 damage. That would actually kill this guy. So yeah, we throw it on the leaper, which actually we're in perfect position to do right now. So we throw it on the leaper. That pushes the Firefly guy over 1. He kills his friend. And not to mention, they're all nicely grouped together. Yeah, but then the train still takes a hit. Yeah, train still takes a hit. From this guy. Not to mention, when we do the zap. If we do the zap. Well, I guess we just don't do the zap. I mean, I can stay on the spawn and take the hit ourselves, right? True, if I zap him right now, that does 2 damage to him, then we worry about that 3rd damage later. We can move this guy anywhere. And I don't know where we want him. Where do we want you? I mean, theoretically, when this guy moves over by getting hit, we'd be able to move anywhere we want. I don't know where exactly that would be. Maybe even on here. And then, yeah, okay. I mean, that's something. We're kind of just eking this out by the skin of our teeth here, but I think this could work. So yeah, you just... We're going to take a hit. That happens. Oh, I wonder if we could do this. So, yeah, okay. So if I do this, yeah. See, the train should count as a building. The train should count as a building, okay? Then building is immune, and then it just is 0 damage, and then we don't have to worry about it at all. But no, instead it counts as an ally. Say we do this, we attack this guy. Hate to do it, but we're gonna do it at this point. I think is exactly what we have to do. Then we throw the rock on the leaper. That pushes the Firefly over. He attacks his friend. His friend dies before he gets to attack. That's something. We take 2 damage on the lightning mech. And then we try to move our grapple mech somewhere else. It doesn't really matter where. But as long as he's somewhere else, he doesn't take the hit. Now, I would love to put the grapple mech on top of the other spawn, so we don't have to worry about it. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll see. So it doesn't feel like the optimal play here, and that's probably right. I don't think it is. But, yeah, we can't actually get on top of the spawn. So what we can do instead, though, is come up here. Or actually, either way. And then Hermes. Which is going to do some interesting things. Take an additional... Well, you know, we're going to take that damage anyway on the mech. I think it's fine. The mountain takes the hit, but who cares? We don't actually want the train to take a hit. It's not going to. It's not going to move. Artillery guy moves, but big deal. Or we can go the other way. Come up here. And then zoom down. Really, it just depends which direction we want to zoom. I think I'd rather be next to the spawn in this case. Do we want to be next to the spawn? The thing is, the train's going to be in the way if I'm over that way. And I don't want to be behind the train. I want to be where all the action is, and that's here. We can't be webbed because this is Camilla, and she's wonderful and beautiful and great. So, yeah, I think we hurt as many people here as we can. And that guarantees that the Firefly is going to take out the guy. I mean, it was going to happen anyway, but just, you know, for my own personal well-being. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Okay. According to turn order, this should work. Okay, take a mountain. You also took 1 damage. Train moves on. Enemy blocked. Alright. Firefly tries to throw down on the mech. You try to web up. Okay, so the mech's taking some interesting actions here. What we could do is just... Can we do this? I can't quite get over there. So no, I can't use it as a conduit. That's too bad. We were doing that beautifully before, and sadly it's just not working anymore. I think you can just protect the train, right? Yeah, you can just protect the train. This guy's not going to die. What we could do is basically pick who we want to kill here. So, I mean, this seems pretty obvious. We come over here, we pull this guy into the drink, he dies. Camilla really doesn't need the experience, though. But neither does this guy, because there's no guy in there. It's empty. And then what do? I just come over here and zap this guy? The thing is, he's not going to die. They are going to kill each other, though, so that's something. Or at least he kills him. Yeah, I think just getting out of the way is good. Pull this guy over. And... then what? I don't even know. Oh, well, I might be able to... yeah, if I smash a rock here, that'll pull him over this way. What order do these guys attack in? Oh, no. Okay, so that doesn't actually matter at all. I thought maybe they'd attack each other. You know, do like 2 damage to him, then he does, I don't know, something like that, but it is not going to work. Oh, but, if we do that, we can chain damage. The shot goes off in the distance, which I'm okay with. He still doesn't die. But we do get the experience on this guy, on Philip. Okay, that's something. That's something. Yeah, so go ahead and pull in. Right into the drink. Go ahead and throw this. Right there. Oh, you're going to take damage, and that sucks, and I'm sorry, but you know what? It's only 1 damage. It's not too bad. And so he's going to destroy the rock for us, which doesn't really matter because it's the last turn. But hey, the train's safe, and that's really the important thing. Well, no, the really important thing... fuck the train. The train's not important. Actually, don't fuck the train. That's just weird. But the robotics lab is safe, which means we got the reactor core. That's the really important thing. Okay, with the reactor core, we can make this happen. Yeah, and our grid defense is still solid. And we're not protecting a lot of our pilots or the civilization, but we really freaking need... I mean, I hate doing this. I hate doing it. Because what I want to do is say, screw the repair drop. I want to pull in the Sidewinder Fist and power this. My problem with that is that it's maybe not as tactically useful as having a slightly different artillery mech. But the Sidewinder just sounds like that would be very, very helpful. And if you push them to the left, you could make it so that if they... I mean, if there's going to be a bad guy there, you'd probably just chain whip him anyway, right? That seems like really possibly useful there. And 2 damage on it, too. Which is also really good. The repair drop we just have not been using. Yeah. The thing is, if we get another pilot for this, most likely, I'm hoping, one of the abilities would be +1 mech reactor. Then we just drop him in there. Now, granted, we're probably not going to get a leveled up guy, but we could level him up. We could totally do that. We could totally do that, right? It's a thing. It's a thing. Totally a thing. I'm convincing myself. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We've already put a lot of reactor points into this guy. I guess we could take away the +2 health. I don't know. We've kind of been blocking a lot of spawns. The +2 health has helped us a lot. We take that away, he only has 3 health. Yeah, okay. The Hermes engines are nice, but, I mean, +2 health on you would not be bad either. Basically, we just need more reactor cores is what it comes down to. Alright, so if we're going to do the reactor core, let's do it on this guy. Because at the very least, if we get a pilot in here and the pilot does have a +1 mech reactor, we could put that to good use here. At least, the very least, the health. The health has definitely been a problem for this. So it would make sense. It would make sense. Yeah, okay. Okay. Nope, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. You got me. Rocket artillery, go. Okay. So we don't need the power, technically. We could use the grid defense. And it looks like we have basically the ability to pick up some grid defense and some rep. So I think we just do these 2, and I think that'll do it. That'll probably do it. Alright. Coal plants. Emergency batteries. I mean, the air support's nice, but not having any reputation means we just get the grid defense. If we're able to do that, but I don't think we are. Yeah, I mean, the air support's nice, but I think we gotta... I mean, I'm good at blocking specifications? No. Why would that be a thing? Yeah, okay, chronology health, let's do it. Okay, drop you over here, you over here, you in the back, I guess? That lake in the back is really going to screw me up, isn't it? Yeah, but I think this side, because most likely the centipede's going to attack on this side. That's my theory. I don't know. Let's move... Actually, let's move up. Just so I have the ability to go a little bit over that way, and just in case. Yeah, maybe, like, this is my back line. Like, G is my back line. Hey, a time pod. That's unusual. Maybe we get a... Okay, there we go. That's what I was expecting. You will get a pilot. Alright, my first thought was we'd come over here and we're Hermes, but no, that'd be bad. That would smash this guy into a building. That was very bad. Don't do that. What do we do instead? We got to take care of this guy. We get Hermes down this way, but again, that would smash this guy into a building currently. I could smash you with a rock. That would take 2 damage and push you away. You do go first. How much damage do you do? You do 1 damage. That would not be enough to kill this guy. It would push you over here, though. Why do I care about that? It's a good question. I don't know. Okay, so if I do 2 damage to you, it's not a whole lot. I mean, I'd love it to be more, basically. We really need that time pod. How do we do this? We grab the time pod at the same time. Well, so interesting thing about the rock is that it would take a hit for us. If we drop the rock, like, right here, yeah, but the thing is, it wouldn't do damage to the centipede at the same time. But yeah, it would work. It would work. If we say we come over here, and we throw the rock down here, pushes him down. I don't know. It's not great. Could work, but it's not great. With your grapple, you could pull this wasp in front of it. Unfortunately, that means we take the damage. I mean, we can... I don't know, the acid's not great. But yeah, anyway, we hit by that. It's 1 damage, takes 1 damage to the acid. I'm wondering. Okay, so... Hold on. If we can be a chain, but I don't know about being a chain this early. What What I mean by that is we can come down here, right? Come down here. Nope, sorry, wrong thing. Come down here. So we can pull the wasp over one, right? And then this guy can come over here and chain all these guys. Unfortunately, this guy has 3 health. This guy has 3 health. Doesn't really work for us, does it? Yeah, not really. Yeah, if this guy did 1 more damage, it would totally be doable. Alright, well, that's something to consider for an extra reactor core. Actually, doesn't that take 2 reactors cores? So that'd be something. That'd be dedication to it. Could happen. I think pulling the wasp onto one of these guys' attacks is not necessarily a bad idea. And if we stomp, let's see. And by stomp, I mean throw a rock. We throw a rock in the centipede, and then zap them. Hurt this guy, drop him down to 1. Hurt this guy and possibly kill him once the rock is on top of him. Well, if we kill him, then the wasp doesn't die. And this guy just needs to back up probably 1 to be able to live. Probably. Okay, so if the wasp... Well, let's see the attack order again. You only do 1 damage too. We need to be able to block this guy from doing something. So can you stand in front of him? You can't. You can't even get close to him. So we can't even zap these guys the way we want to. He's just too far. Well, that's unfortunate. If I come down over here, does the time pod take damage? It does not. Okay, that's good to know. He is in the way, though. So I could pull, let's see. Where could I pull stuff to make it happen here? Well, let's see. Yeah, so zapping isn't going to work. So can I kill the centipede? It's a good question. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I could Hermes here, and let's see. That would hurt the firefly, but wouldn't kill him. Hurt the centipede, not kill him. Right, also hurt the rock thrower, but that's workable, I think. Because the rock thrower can always go up 1. Okay, so the rock thrower throws the rock. Pushes this guy over 1. Then he can kill... Actually, that won't kill him. That'll hurt him. Okay, so you throw a rock. Pushes you over 1. Hurts you. Then you throw down this way. Nope, you gotta do the Hermes first. Otherwise it won't kill the centipede. Yeah, so your Hermes first. That is 1 damage to this guy, 1 damage to this guy. You throw a rock here. You want to throw a rock there? The thing is, I want you to be able to pick up... You can't pick up the time pod. Can you pick up the time pod? You can't pick up the time pod either. Nobody can pick up the time pod. No one can get close to the time pod. Well, I mean, they can get close. They can get, like, right here. But then I can't throw the rock in the right place. And the centipede... Well, I don't know. We could probably push the centipede somewhere, right? If I stand here... and throw the rock, that does push the centipede away. Right? And the shot goes nowhere. Okay. Then what do I do with the grapple guy? The grapple guy can... Where can you go? Go over here. So what we could do... You taking a hit's not great, and it would set you on fire, which would basically kill you again. I'd really prefer not to. We also have to block the Vec from spawning, and I don't know if we can do that on this turn. Not from where we are, anyway. Nope, I don't like that move either. There's got to be a good, ideal move here. I mean, we can kill this guy. we can kill this guy, right? The chain vet can come over here, zap this guy, he's dead. In fact, let's undo some moves here. Okay, so then we step back, we smash you, that pushes you over. And we can kill you. We probably don't want to. I want to shield this. We don't have a shield. And the trouble is you only do 1 damage. If you did 2 damage, that would actually be enough. But I don't want to boost your damage either. So I can push you over 1. I can then use this and Hermes. That would do damage here, though. But the Hermes would allow me to pick this up. It would also allow us to block the spawn with this Vec. If I Hermes over to the Time Pod, that might do something. So I pick up I pick up this, smash this guy with the rock. He gets pushed over 1. That means he gets pushed down by Hermes and blocks the spawn. He's still able to get a shot off, though. And that means the Centipede's still alive, but only hits our rock thrower and nothing else. So the grid is still protected. Centipede's still alive, and that sucks, but he does only have 1 health, and that makes him theoretically easier to deal with. Then we zap. Actually, we could zap at any point. If we zap early, then our grapple guy doesn't take any damage. Right, so we zap here. The mountain is not conductive, right? Mountains are not conductive. Okay. Then, yeah, that grabs us a Time Pod. That pushes 1 guy in the spawn. We're 1 step closer that way. We protect the Time Pod. We also get that. We do take damage, which sucks, but what are you going to do? Okay, so that's the order. So first thing we do is zap. Second thing we do is throw this. Third thing we do is Hermes. Which means we do take damage from that, but the grid doesn't take damage, and that's really the important part. Yeah, so he's going to take 1 damage. He's not going to take any. We block a spawn, then we have 3 guys to deal with, theoretically, and that'll be it. Alright, let's do it. Ow. Oh, but we didn't take any damage. Right, because he's protected. I totally keep forgetting he's protected. Keeps coming up, and I keep forgetting about it. Okay, well, they nicely lined up for us. That was good. Unfortunately, okay, so that's 2 damage. That's gonna be a problem. That is not a problem. We need to do 1 damage to this guy. We totally do it, right? No, we can't. Shit. How do we... Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on here. So, the thing is, I can come over here and I zap these guys, right? That's easy. No problem. They all die. Well, these two... This guy dies, and this guy dies. We don't actually take any damage at all. And if I Hermes away, we can block another spawn. And then we block another spawn by throwing a rock here. And that's the 3. We've done it. Yeah, I think that just lined up perfectly. We are going to take damage from the electric hit, but if I Hermes away too soon, then he's not going to be able to be conductive to... Yeah, we want him to take at least 2 damage. He'll take the additional damage there, and then he dies, which is great. The problem is, by Hermes away, which is the only way to really push him away, then the building takes damage. I really don't want the grid to take damage. We could just stay here. Yeah, we could do that. We don't have to Hermes away. Could just stick around. I don't really have a good option. Aside from throwing the rock there, with the rock guy, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Right? Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think we just... I mean, he won't take damage, though, is the thing. He'll just absorb the hit, because apparently that's just an option the Hook Mech has. So, yeah, zap these guys. We take 1 damage there. Well, it means we block a spawn. We'll just have to worry about how to block the other spawns later. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This works. So go ahead and zap there. Oh, he will go on fire, so that might kill him anyway. Yeah, if he's on fire, he's not going to block his spawn anyway. He's just going to die. So we still wouldn't be able to block the spawn with him. Alright, so I don't feel so bad about it then. Alright, block that spawn. Thank you, Rock Thrower. Probably should have moved you in closer, come to think about it, but it's a little late now. You have an action available. I guess you could move. He's going to die anyway. But I don't want to move anywhere. This is my insurance policy, in case he doesn't die before he gets the shot off. Yeah, it's just safer. So we'll just keep going. Okay, he did die. Alright. Alright. That was apparently an achievement. I was not aware. Removable objects. Alright, so there's a centipede. Another freaking centipede. Okay, well, we can zap you. That's only 1 damage, though. Or 2 damage. You still have 1 left, is what I mean to say. Though I could pull you onto it. If I drag you over here with the grapple mech. Sorry, not over here. Over here. That would set you on fire. And then I just move, and then I'm fine. This guy's a problem. But that would block a spawn. That's probably what we want to do. This guy's a problem because he has 4 health. So we come over here. We thwomp him with a rocket. Or, doesn't even have to be a rocket. Yeah, it could be. Could be a rocket. If we just want to move him, that's easy, but I think we want to kill him. Oh, hold on. Back up over here. Just to, be safe, because we don't want the buildings to be conductive when we come over here and thrash this guy, right? Okay, so that's 2 damage on you, another 2 damage from this guy, and this guy's dead. Pull you over on top. That takes care of that bonus objective. Does mean we have 2 more guys to deal with, plus the centipede, which sucks, but I think the centipede just lives for now, because this guy's more dangerous. I mean, the centipede will take 2 damage. That means we only just have to deal 1, and then he's dead. Yeah, that's something we can do. Alright, so Electric Whip you. Throw that rock, or Rocket Artillery, either way, doesn't really matter. I guess Rocket Artillery made it so this guy didn't move. That might be okay. And then go ahead and Grapple Hook you. Block a spawn, and we're good. Alright. Take some fire damage. Do damage to those mountains. And then you take a hit. Oh, and of course it's a Shell Scion. Alright. Shell Scion's annoying. And of course they decided to separate a little bit here. Well, I think this guy's dead anyway, right? Because he's still on fire. So he's going to die. So we don't actually need to care about him at all. Okay? Killing the Shell Scion, again, doesn't really matter because we're down to the last turn. No one's actually threatening the coal plant at all. So we can do whatever we want here. However we want, and be okay. So I think would be the safe move here. I'm not even sure what the good thing to do would be here. So, like, I can come over this way. And then I can't even zap this guy. What I could do... Okay, so I can pull this guy into the fire and then zap him. And then he dies next turn. I don't know who the experience goes to. I'm assuming it's shared. And then you go back over here and you hit this guy with a rocket or a rock or whatever you want to do. That'll take him out. Should probably do that first, to be honest. To make sure that these guys take the damage we want them to. Sure, why not? Womp. Pull you in to fire. And then you go whop. Oh, right, you took damage from that. I'm sorry. That's okay. You have plenty of health. This is why you have plenty of health. Right, so you die, and we're good. That was actually pretty nice. Yeah, so 3 XP went to somebody. Don't know who. We wiped out the Vek. Huzzah, huzzah. I'm gradually getting better at this. And of course, we got more defense up, which is good. Open that pod. What do we got? Okay, not really happy about it. The shield projector is a science class weapon, which means I believe our artillery mech is science class? No, the grapple mech. Grapple mech is science class. We use that instead of Hermes, which is something to consider. And of course, another reactor core. Kind of open for a pilot, to be honest. Right, region lost. Okay, for some reason I thought we'd be able to do one more. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, so we could... No, we can't actually... This is not science class. This is science class? No, it's ranged. We don't actually have a science class. Alright, never mind. So... we can't do anything with that. So what do we want with the reactor core? I think what we want is this, right? It's what we could have been building up to. It'd be kind of a shame not to use it, to be honest. Yeah, I think we gotta do this, right? We gotta. The repair drop, we just haven't used at all. Well, okay, we used it once because we didn't have anything else to do with that mech at the time. I think in this case, using the install, do that, we're set. We can't use this anyway because it requires 2 power to... Yeah, we just have the wrong class. We don't have any science mechs? Okay, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. He's a ranged mech. Him being a brute doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but sure, why not? You're a brute. Someone says to you, you're a brute, or that they're a brute. You don't want to argue that. You just want to go with it. Sure, why not? You're a brute. Okay. Let's go ahead and protect the HQ. Alright, yet again, not really a good place for our ranged mech. Leaper, Centipede, and looks like an Alpha Wasp. Hornet Leader. Alpha Hornet, right? You want to call them a Wasp? They look like Wasp, right? I guess they look a little more like Hornets. Is Wasp and Hornet the same thing? Damn, I don't know. No? I don't think so. Alright, so we want to protect the corporate towers. I think we just stand in front of it, basically. Like this. That's not great, I don't think. No. Okay, so what if we move this guy? Like, this can be our back row. That then this guy can fling stuff at, right? Maybe? Sure. I mean, I have a feeling the Leaper is going to try to web this guy, but... this makes a horrible back row. H is not a good back row for us. A is. So, yeah, I think we just stick with A for now. Centipede is going to be a problem. I don't know where he's going to go. What's your movement allowance? You can only move 2. Oh, well then, I'm less concerned about you at all, actually. You can probably... he might shoot this way. I mean, shooting down here would also work, and he can make that work if the Leaper gets out of his way. What's your movement allowance? 3. So you come right up to our grapple mech. Can't web it, though. Camilla is unwebbable. Unwebbable. I can actually speak today. I can. Unfortunately, I don't see a way we can force these guys to line up to make the chain mech work most efficiently. Unless the Leaper does something really weird. I don't know. This looks okay. I'm going to go with it. See what happens. It's garbage day, and here the Vek are right on time. That's cute. Oh, we can do attack 3 in a row. Alright. Interesting. So, what do you do with a broken Vek? Let's see. So, pulling him over one would totally work. It just doesn't do any damage to him. I can come over here, I can pull the Vek over. Does damage to the mountains. Who gives a fuck about the mountains? Well, okay. Lots of people, but hopefully there are no hikers in those mountains or campers, and we should be totally fine. No damage done to this guy, though. That sucks. But I think we just let that go. Alright, then what about this? So... I can come over here. So much for that back row working out for us. I can come over here and hit this guy with a rocket. That'll push him down. I would love to push him to the side, but one, that doesn't kill him, and two, well, actually, maybe we could kill him, because he can come up here, zap you, yeah, you're only 1 health. I can push you down 1. Can I do that? Can I do it? Can you do it? Let's see. No. Well, no, actually, we can move over here, actually. If I throw a rock here, that does block a spawn, which is good. But I can't kill you with that. Yeah, because we only do 2 damage with our current guy. So this guy still takes... Actually, all these guys would take a hit. That's horrible. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, well then... Just smash him with a rock, I suppose? Or hit him with artillery. Yeah, we hit him with artillery. That moves him down 1. And then we can worry about killing him next turn. Doesn't block a spawn, which sucks. There's no actual way to kill him this turn, is there? Maybe with the grapple mech would be able to do something, but then we'd have to worry about the Alpha Hornet, and I don't like that. Alpha Hornet has a shitload of health. What is that? 6? Is that 7? No, that's 6. Okay. For some reason, my eyes just put in another slot there, and that was horrible. He's going to be a hell of hard to take out. We don't necessarily have to do it, but I'd love the rep. How the heck are we going to take this guy out? Could we take him out this turn? Okay, so let's assume we want to take out the Alpha Hornets. Can I mean, pulling him through the mountains is not really going to be an option. If I Hermes here, it still doesn't help me out. So all it does is smash him into there. No, I don't see a way to do it. No, just pull him over. I think that's the only thing you can do with this guy. You come over here. Oh, right, the rock is... Okay, no, that won't work out for us. I was going to say the rock is conductive, so what we could do is come over here and throw a rock. That does push him onto a spawn, but then... Okay, well, no, we can make the centipede serve our purposes, so the rock will not block this spawn. But what that does, see, we can zap this guy, which we were going to do anyway. That pushes him onto a spawn when we throw the rock. And then the rock protects the city. We just have to do it in the right order. Okay. Yeah, the rock being conductive doesn't actually enter into it at all, but the other stuff does. Oh, right, I can Sidewinder Fist and push you onto the spawn anyway. Interesting. Instead of doing the leaper thing. That's... I mean, hitting the leaper is not a bad idea anyway. Hitting him into the rock, well, I mean, there's no rock there now, but... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter if we do electric or Sidewinder Fist for this, because he's still going to die. Hitting him onto that anyway makes it so that... when we can just shoot this guy, but then that doesn't block this. Yeah, that doesn't block the hit. So no, I was right. Let's just Sidewinder Fist you. It doesn't matter what we do to kill him, basically. Throw the rock there. Means he doesn't take 2 damage, but okay, so he's gonna fire on that. It's gonna cause acid all over the place, but then he's gonna take damage from that. You unfortunately don't take any damage at all. That sucks. I just spent way too long on that turn. I just wanted to do something. Alright, so that's the acid on you. Take a little bit of hit. You did acidify a leaper, and I think that's even an alpha leaper, so that might help us out. You stepped in the acid again. Alright. How much health do you have? You have 3 health. That's 5 frickin' damage. We need to kill this guy. Unfortunately, we have other problems. So, one thing we can do is I can grapple this guy and pull him over to us. That would also shield him. And then he does what? That's a good question. Well, then being free, he can step over here and shielded. He could then punch this guy to the left. Yeah, how does that help me? Then we throw a rock. Yeah, unfortunately he has a reach of 3. So I've been throwing a rock and pushing him down one. Won't do much to protect the city. It'll still hit this one final bit. Also won't kill him. Alright, so what are other options, though? I don't want him to take 5 damage. I'll just kill him. We kill this guy, right? At the very least, we hit him with a missile that pushes him down. Actually, would the missile just kill him? Yeah, it does, because he has acid. Alright, so the missile kills him. Okay. Doable. Then what does he do? Well, Sidewinder won't help from this direction because the left would be into a building. That's bad. I could pull him with the grapple mech. That seems to be what we seem to be doing with the Alpha Hornet here. So yeah, I come over here, I pull you over. You hit the mountain again. Mountain's gone. Bad for the ecology, good for civilization. Okay, and then this guy, we can just stand on top of a spawn and zap you, and then you die. Yeah. Or let him shoot this guy so that he gets acid all over him. It does mean acid on our mech, which sucks. But we won't actually take damage, we'll just take the acid hit. Which means I could probably then zap this guy, right? So pull him over, come up here, I think I'll be able to make 2, and then zap him. It means this guy does take damage. I'll take damage from the zap. And damage from the acid. Oh, and then this guy gets acidified. Yeah, maybe not great. Maybe not great. The acid will make this guy easier to take out later, though. And that's really what I want. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any spawns blocked in that plan. Which means you're dealing with 4 guys next turn. Well, no. No, 5 guys if you count the, yeah. Shoot. Pulling him over is still good. Still kills the mountain. Then we zap this guy. I think that's our only real option. Blocking a spawn is also good. Yeah, so let's murder the Leaper. First thing. We're free, we're free! Okay, so then you come over here. Zap this guy, or punch him. Either way, doesn't really matter. I like punching because then we can justify that we used it. Alright, and you come over here and destroy those mountains. Alright, good for me. We really need to take out this Hornet leader because he's annoying as all hell. He's got to go. Oh, of course the Shell Scion shows up. Alright. He really wants this guy. He really wants this target. Okay, you didn't have a chance to do much there, but unfortunately, we're in a little bit of a pickle. So we can still pull this guy over. I mean, the Hornet leader has got to be frustrated at this point, right? He's going, hey, keep trying to destroy the building. They keep shoving me over. Damn right we do. Let's see. What else can we do? I would love to keep blocking the spawn, but that's not strictly necessary. I want to take out this guy. So we could do, instead of grappling him, is we can punch him over one, then he'll deal with this instead. And the mountain's saved, for whatever good that's worth. Yeah? Okay. Then what? I don't know. We could throw a rock and block a spawn. Probably throwing a rock at the Shell Scion is our best first move, right? Yeah. If I throw a rock at the Shell Scion, then, I mean, that'll push you away. Big deal. But then that squishes you, and then we don't have to worry about it. And then we can do damage to whoever we want to do damage to. And then I guess we just come up here. Okay, see, that needs to be the first move, because otherwise nothing else works. Pull you over one, and I guess zap you? Doing damage to this guy, we haven't done any damage to him yet. We need to do something to him. So yeah, let's take out the Shell Scion. That's important. Not blocking any spawns, but so it goes. Pull you over. So Warper Tower is safe. We'll do damage to our mech here, but that's how it goes sometimes. I definitely don't want to use Sidewinder, because I would put him right back where he was. That'd be dumb. It's okay, 2 damage there. We just need to do 4 more damage to him. So that seems doable. We can do 4 damage in 1 turn, assuming we can focus him down. I don't know, with 3 more guys popping up, that seems unlikely, though. Alright, mountain destroyed. You do nothing there. Alright, see what we got. Okay, Firefly is a problem. Interesting. I think we've got some problems here. Okay, we're going to take at least 1 grid damage here. It's going to happen. Just accept it. But I think we can actually kill the Hornet. Kill the Alpha Hornet, that is. Maybe? Maybe. So here's my theoretical plan here. I move down 1. And move you down 1. Pull the Hornet over. And then zap him. It takes 2 damage off of him and kills this guy. We would throw a rock at him, we'd be set, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we can. I thought we'd be able to, but it looks like we're just stuck here. So what we do instead, we do 3 freaking damage, huh? Well, if we want to protect the grid above all else, what we do instead is we come over here, we take that hit, there's no pilot in here anyway, and we throw a boulder down here. That kills this guy. We take the hit for the building, which means the building is safe. And these guys are all safe, right? I believe that's the way that works. Doesn't kill the Alpha Hornet, unfortunately. But, hey, the most important thing is the corporate tower is preserved. Yeah. Then throw your rock. Or, you know, missile, whatever. Alright, good enough. We did take fire damage, but not enough to actually do anything. Okay, good to know. The AI unit's beyond repair, yeah. I would really like that AI to develop a full personality so it can become a real pilot, but we did get 1 rep. That's something. Region is secured, so let's spend our reputation. Ramming engines. I mean, we do have... The self-damage wouldn't actually be a problem. But I do kind of like Hermes as it is. The Hermes engines are pretty good. The ramming engines, I don't know. 2 damage, though, huh? It's worth considering. Vulcan artillery. Which basically is... I mean, it does work. That might actually be better than our current ranged weapon. So, okay, that's something to consider too. Vice Fist. Oh, alright, grab a unit, toss behind you. Is that better or worse than the Sidewinder? Well, the Sidewinder costs power. This doesn't. Also worth considering. Deals damage to 2 tiles, pushing 1 forward and 1 backwards. I'm not sure about that. Damage to 2 tiles is good, but it's only 1 damage. Our other stuff does 2. It doesn't say how much the Vulcan artillery does, is it? Well, we can work off of inflection here. So, from my experience, Scorpions are worth 3 damage. So that seems to indicate the Vulcan artillery does 3 damage, doesn't it? I could be making stuff up, though. Oh, and Backburn as an option could be really good. Yeah, so I think I want to pick up the Vulcan Artillery. And I think I want to pick up the Vice Fist as well. So that might be better than the Sidewinder. Sell this. Sell this. Okay, so now if we're replacing the Sidewinder. Yeah, go and replace the Sidewinder. The Vice Fist, I think. Not as much damage. But I think that's okay. We have the Hermes weapon, which is fine. Now, what we could do, maybe, is replace the Rock Accelerator with the Vulcan. Oh, so then the Rock Mech becomes not a Rock Mech anymore, but just a straight-up Vulcan barrage. I kind of like the idea. I gotta admit. Because then we have the Rocket Artillery, which is, like, bog standard. I mean, the Rock blocks spawns, and it's conductive. I don't know, man. I'll have to think about that. Oh, in the meantime, we should probably grab a reactor core, at least one. Do you want to grab two? We can grab two. We also do the grid defense. I'm going to grab another one. All the reactor cores. I mean, I would love it if you guys had a freaking pilot available, but what are you going to do? Alright, leave the island. Okay, so now we have power. So... Right, you can't do the Vulcan, but you can do the Vice Fist, and it's free. Ally immune. Oh, deals no damage to allies. Okay. I don't think we're going to be throwing around our allies too much, though, so I think we're okay. Then for you, you have the Hermes engine, which is good, and you have the artillery here. I don't want to just replace it. Yeah, it doesn't say how much damage it does. It says light the turret on fire, though. That's also good. Yeah, able to push guys around in all directions. That is all directions. Yeah, which is already better than the Boulder. The Boulder only pushes in 2 directions for some god-awful reason I don't even know. Yeah, I like this better. We'll keep the Rocket Accelerator in reserve in case we want to switch it out between missions, but I think this could be really good for us. Now, what might be good also is... Alright, so you need one more... So you need 3 reactor damage. Holy shit! 3 reactor cores for 1 additional damage? That is crazy talk. Okay, so that's probably never going to happen? Like, ever? So then additional movement or ally immune. You get additional movement, I think. I think that's tactically useful. You could get a reactor core now and give you more health. You're doing okay on health right now, though. I'm not too worried about that. Maybe additional movement. For 2 reactor, or at least 1 reactor, I can do backburn, which is light the tile behind the mech on fire. That's not good. That's bad. Why would I... No, that's horrible. I mean, I realize that could sometimes be useful. But do you know how many times I throw when there's a building behind me? No, that's bad. Don't do that. So then I think the health is definitely what I want to go for then. Alright. Because, yeah, with this... this guy's been suffering a lot. Plus 2 health is good. Alright, and then you don't need the health, I don't think. You probably need some movement, though. That would open up some options for us. So there we go. Alright. Thank you for watching. This has been Into the Breach. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.